Hello everyone, StarsRJ here, and it's time to tip the scales with another game of Halo Master Chief Collection, and it's time for the Covenant. Let's do this thing. So yeah, Truth is going to try and activate the rings. We got to stop him, and this invokes Silent Cartographer. The Ark kind of tries to invoke it, but this is the one that kind of embodies it better. Pelicans, you got your fleets flying in.
We hit these 3 generators, and the barrier will fall?
A small section, yes.
Good enough. Johnson, drop the chief at the first generator, then head to the third. The elites will punch right down the middle.
Roger that.
Charlie, Foxtrot. Tower 1 approaches. Active AAA.
Mayday! Attack control!
Close him down. Close him down.
Yeah, Silent Cartographer. Yep. We have a bit of Delta Halo to it.
Go!
You start with Spartan later, but honestly, I'm not going to use it right now.
Commander, this is Kilo 2-3. Both my wingman and our only hog. Over. Roger that, Hocus. Get out of there.
Alright, Spartan laser. I'll get around to using it once I clear the initial area. Alright now. You know it works. We'll hold and charge the gun, and bam! You get 5 shots out of it. 5 shots out of the gun. One more. Boom!
Here he is! Look out!
Wraith explodes.
Let's hit their ass!
Get in there and destroy them all. Ow. Power drain.
H-Head secure, Commander. Hostile anti-air has been neutralized.
I don't want to fucking deploy cover. I don't want to deploy cover. I want a fuel rod gun.
Shipmaster, begin diversionary bombardment.
Fuel rod gun.
I will beat the Prophet
Come on,
shield
fuel rod
like a
gun.
drum.
No. There we go. Fuel rod
By the
gun.
time the barrier falls, he will beg for mercy.
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is swap out some weapons. You, take this. You.
Spark believes Truth can activate the rings at any time.
Alright, I'll take the Jeep.
Earth. Every being in the galaxy. Halo will kill them all. Get to the first tower.
Okay,
Shut
guys,
it down.
seriously. Guys.
Be careful with this, baby. I still got a lot of payments.
Yeah, okay.
Let me drive.
Face palm! Face palm! Trying to reprioritize what weapons you're supposed to be using.
We got a Banshee inbound! Fire well!
Look, oh, you're a good guy. Arr! Whatever. Okay, one down. I want to make sure these bandages are taken down before I move to see ahead. If I don't, they'll fuel rod gun me or something. Whoa!
How about pointing that at the bad guys?
You are bad guys. See, the Warhog is much better at than the Prowler at taking out ghosts.
Took too damn long, didn't it?
Look at that. The turrets have been taken out. Turrets have been taken out with a machine gun.
Oh, this straight!
Yeah, seriously. That Warhog is much better than the Prowler.
Camp, we're on the ground. Third tower in sight.
Good. The
Okay,
Arbiter
there's an
and the elites
anti-aircraft
touched
gun
down
to
at
arms
number
with.
2.
Yeah. Let's do this thing. Okay, we got another ghost.
Objective in sight! Watch for heavy armor!
over there. Not careful about destroying. We got it. And I think we're stuck. Nope. No! Yeah. Like, yep, I'm bugging out. See you guys, and oops. Yeah, a bit late to actually deal with that.
Objective in sight. Watch for heavy armor.
Oh, we gotta go. Here we go, and there's supposed to be a turret there, but I guess it's only on heroic where it's moved. I guess it's randomly generated where the turrets go. Spartan laser guy. Booyah! Come on. Rank's dead.
Chief, you've got to offline that tower.
Alright, and I think what happens here is we get prowlers coming in.
Get inside that tower. Take it down.
It's a high risk operation you got going there. Blam, got him taken out, and
Alright, I got him in the crosshairs!
turret taken care of.
He's not even slowing down.
Yeah, because as soon as you get over here, here we go, prowlers. And apparently we all suck at actually taking them out. There we go. Wait, no, did you get double kill there? No, you didn't. Yeah, I should mention about the Warthog. I think I mentioned back in Cyber Highway about how the Warthog works. Like in Halo 1, you drive it around, and you can bump into people and kill them instantly. For everyone a bit more nuanced. Wow, thanks. Wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. Totally they did it.
Perimeter secure. Get inside that tower.
Yeah, so the thing is, the Warthog has an emergency
Check
brake.
your corner.
Yeah. It has an emergency brake which is used to, you can swerve it around and stuff like that. Yeah. Also, you can't dual wield needles in this game. I got rid of the dual wielding part. Well, the needles are more powerful. Well, apparently dual wielding is actually, like, dual wielding in Halo 3 has been nerfed as well, like has been heavily nerfed. If you try and dual wield, your weapons do half damage. So, essentially, 2 weapons only works, is only as powerful as 1. So there's no point to like dual wielding at all. Except for faster firing rate, I suppose. Well, you need to get a certain amount of firepower in, not a high amount. Seriously, who threw that? Who threw that frag grenade?
Let's see if I can hit you from here. Next time we see one of those, we need to coordinate.
Grenade! Hooah! And hooah! Hooah!
Fire in the hole!
No, no, guys, no!
Barrels, people! Keep it up!
Alright, here we go. Now, before I proceed ahead, there's a terminal over here. Let's go. Access the terminal.
Sir, go on. Tower control should be up top.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm looking at a terminal. Non-combat personnel are required to wear combat skin with at least minimum rating of class 12 in non-restricted areas, but split underway class 14 or lesser. Ah! Freedom! Combat skin is in the core areas. Combat personnel are permitted to wear combat skin with slate once operations begin. Combat skin. Hey, I was reading that. I found the shard that was lost. They brought it back to me. Now my reconstitution cannot be stopped. But yeah. What? I have to wear a class 12 combat skin? Jeez, guys. What about my rights? What about my freedoms? I can't wear a class 12 combat skin. They affect my respiratory functions. Something is wrong. It's moving away. At night I can see it. Fleeting shadows, black against the stars, thousands of ships, not spiraling outward, but heading for the line. This is the tipping point, Didax. It's no longer feeding. It's coming for you. I've remotely destroyed our key ships, a security measure. Without them, I cannot reach the Ark, but neither can the Thing. I'm trapped on a beautiful, empty world. Its inhabitants have safely indexed every single one of them. They're special, well worth the effort it took to build one final gateway, even at this late hour. This may be our last communication. I'm begging you, fire the array, light the weapon, and let it be done. We confirmed your observations. Infected superluminal ships are arrowing inward in several clusters. No more spiral growth. A Thing is counter-attacking. Suppression, security, and emergency circumstance fleets are all being recalled. Systems are evacuating. Mendicant Bias is no longer communicating with us. But now, I can guess where you are. Yeah. Yeah, I can see these aren't cultured folks. I mean, if these guys are cultured at all, they'd have ships like, you know, they'd have like, I don't know, the Gravitas fleet and the lack of Gravitas, the absence of Gravitas fleet, and we need more Gravitas, sir, fleet. And all sorts of other takes on the word Gravitas. And in light of and Gravitas hasn't had their dinner yet. And where are Gravitas, Karen? Alright, cloaking. But how do you see? I'm all cloaked. Come on. All cloaked. Come on. Frame rate. Ow. Okay, that was terrible. Let's do that again. That was a terrible attack pattern. I'm gonna do that again. Can't see shit. Thanks for the regenerator, man. Oh, and lastly, for the best fleet name, I see you are Gravitas of Culture.
Find the tower controls and shut it down.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Good work, Chief. That's one. The Arbiter should be just about to... That's two. It's all up to Johnson's team now.
That's what Johnson's team doesn't do.
Get back outside, Chief. Wait for transport.
Yeah. That's what Johnson's team doesn't do.
Johnson,
That's
come in
right.
over.
Doesn't do his damn mission.
I'm on my way.
Negative. Fire's too heavy. Everyone fall back.
Get out of here.
Sergeant Major! Johnson, can you hear me? Chief, you need to link up with the Arbiter and proceed directly to the third tower. Make your way back to the beach.
Well, Spartan laser guy is still alive.
Sit and stay.
Woof.
Man, this is as good as it's ever gonna get, Marine.
Let's get in there. Get in the car. Come on, let's get in the car. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, let's boogie.
Guys, we're moving on. Oh, that's right, yeah. boogie on to the next tower. So how are we going to get there? Well, they're going to have access to, well, aircraft. But Halo 3, so when you first see humanity, when you get first to fly, the human version of the Banshee. So yeah, in previous games, you just used the Banshee because they didn't really have a model for any human aircraft. Actually, they did. In Halo 1, they had the Kestrel. Some kind of one-man fighter they just never really put in. But the model was there, or concept art was there, and they made them some custom maps. But yeah, for the most part, the Kestrel was just.
Sir, got a flight of birds that need an escort. Take the Hornet, get those Pelicans safely to the third
Let's
tower.
go. I want.
Leave room for Daddy. I got shotgun. Give me the wheel.
Right. So, now it flies. You crouch to go down. You hit the you hit spacebar to fly. Left and right triggers are. Left trigger fires machine guns. Right trigger fires rockets. Yep. And you fire machine guns, take care of banshees. And you have to fly the banshees if you want to do. You want to board them. Okay, just want to point out. Yeah, but if I fly here, the army will complain, hey, we've done this tower. But there's a skull there, if you want to pick it up. Yeah. Yeah, it's the Hornet, it's a button. The freedom of Gravitas. Yeah. Gravitas of freedom.
Objective in sight.
And now I lost my Spartan laser guy. Oh well.
No sign of Johnson or his team.
Understood.
Alright, Phantom's
Chief,
down.
clear an LZ, then get inside the tower.
And then I got killed by the Banshee God. Because, yeah. The shotgun dude is dead. Yeah, the Hornet can't really dodge anything. You could fly in one direction. You could be a laser to the left and with that tactical maneuver stops the enemy.
Objective in sight, Commander. No sign of Johnson or his team.
But your best bet is to kill the enemy before it kills you.
Chief, clear an LZ, then get inside the tower.
It works for a lot of things, actually. That's black. Phantom's dead. That. Oh, nice shot. Nice shooting there. Make sure all the brutes are dead in this area. Booyah! Trying to get used to the fact we're on our side. Alright, and let's get out of here. Maybe too close. Oh, sorry, again. Again, still trying to get used to the fact that you're on our side. Yay, checkpoint. Okay, now we have hunters in this area. So, But this time we have drones. Yeah, so while trying to deal with the hunters, you gotta deal with drones. You could take a flanking position, but the drones will follow you. I think it's scripted that way, like, as soon as you go to the side, drones will be like, fly in. Like that. Yeah, scripted like that to do that. Ow. Ow. Maybe I should plug it. I think a Halo Reach, maybe you hit a drone in the head, they explode. There's a checkpoint in the middle of combat? Wow, game. That's dumb. Yeah, have a grenade. Meet my friend, Mr. Grenade. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah! Hiya! Ah, I didn't get the points for it. Didn't get the points for it. Dang it. Alright, anyway, moving on. Moving on to the next area. Don't have any grenades left. Probably what the brute intended. I got to stick them. Oh, thanks. For that.
I'll be right there.
Thanks, guys.
Cover me! Give me cover! This is foolishness!
Out of ammo. Point for the covers.
That you would dare to challenge me!
Yep. Maulers. Because, you know, brute shotguns are going to be useful. But when I move in here and... Oh! See? Drones. Alright, now before I move on...
Darken this tower and the barrier will fall. Go, Spartan. We have no time to waste.
Yeah, I've got a terminal to access. Alright. Got a terminal to access. Follow-up report from the primary pioneer group. Report whatever it planet capable of supporting life, like to carry out indigenous sentient species. Selection indicated that investigating group. Neither whatever is okay. I'm guessing they located Earth. Remember to read the code. Ooh. Rogues as ghost, whatever. And then, of course, yeah, we're going to see more conversation between Didact and Librarian. Actually, probably not, since that was Librarian's last transmission. Here we are. Oh, here we go. My work is done. The portal is inactive, and I've begun the burial measures. Soon there'll be nothing more but sand and rock and normal ferrite signatures. You should see the mountain that watches over it. A beautiful thing. A snow-capped sentinel. That's where I will spend what time is left to me. Did I tell you? I built a garden. The earth is so rich. A seed falls and a tree sprouts or a flower blooms. There's so much potential. We knew this was a special place because of them, but unless you've been here, you can't know. It's Eden! I haven't stopped transmitting. The thing is listening. It's thinking, Dad. Are babbling, laughing through every channel they can find. Be proud. The mind claims victory, yet it still doesn't suspect. You've outwitted it, my love, and now you can destroy it. But you cannot save me. Oh? Well, good Forerunner trilogy, which I haven't. Apparently, according to the Forerunner books, Tyanak and the Librarian don't reconcile. They don't get along, and yeah, maybe it's just a final regret or something. You know, if things are different. Okay, we got a brute, chieftain, plasma grenades, and we got another mauler. Actually, what am I carrying the mauler for? I just remembered if you dual wield stuff, yeah, dual wielding stuff means your weapons get nerfed. Oh, what's this? Hello, what's this? Oh, hello. Please die. Oh, your maulers have a spike on them. So you can actually, yeah. I love it.
And the barrier will fall.
I love doing that. Here we go. Barrier disabled.
Now, Prophet, your end has come.
And then... Uh-oh.
My charity. By the gods, brace for impact!
Apparently there's a portal on Mars that the High Charity use, but they didn't use the one on Earth. Yeah. So I think we have a mauler. Get out of here. See ya!
Shipmaster, what's your status?
Significant damage. Weapon system disabled.
Move to a safe distance. Stay away from the flood.
Why would the parasite come here?
The Ark is out of range of all the active installations. Priority. We must contain this outbreak
No.
before...
First, we stop Truth. Then we deal with the flood.
No, should we deal with the flood? Whatever. I mean, the actual program he is to deal with the flood. I mean, come on. Yeah, so here's what happens when you throw a grenade on a carrier. All of the infected forms within it explode with the grenade. Oh yeah, and the arbiter buggers up like a friggin' coward.
I'd stay away from that.
Just stand there, start shooting folks.
Quickly, I must see before you assess the damage to the Ark.
Alright, see? He just buggers off.
We cannot risk your capture by the flood.
So we have a choice of vehicles. Gorse Hog, Mongoose, Rocket Launcher, or... Yeah.
Shipmaster's carrier is out of commission, Chief.
It's like,
I need
what
you
to
to
drive,
take down
what to
Truth.
pick, what to pick.
Flood's just going to put
Yeah.
pressure on him. Accelerate
Mongoose.
his plans.
Yeah.
Punch through the cliffs. Get inside that citadel.
Yeah. Like, wow. Okay, none of the elites want to ride with me. Okay. I mean, that looks awesome, having two elites ride the mongoose. I mean, that is kind of awesome. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the elites like to ride the tank. It's super cool. Booyah, let's go. Ooh! Haha, nice. The energy drain didn't even do anything. It's like, yeah. Well, it did more harm to them than it did to me. Out of the way, guys. I got a tank. Don't bring the Gorse. Well, okay. The Warthog should take point. But then again, I'm driving an armored vehicle.
Inside. Troops are mobilizing everything they've got.
tanks beat everything.
Not even slowing down.
Yeah, it wasn't like that easy to handle the situation. Very nice. Very nice.
No spare parts.
Let it take it any longer, I'd be in my second town.
Ow. Well, been handled. Now, over here we have a bunch of Hornets going to be inbound.
Hornets inbound!
And, you know what? Screw it, let's not use them. So we got the next fun part coming up. See that? Whoa, shit! Haha!
Count 2 scarabs. Repeat,
2 scarabs! That's right, you gotta face off against 2 scarabs. It's actually dangerous to do so. They really do recommend the Hornets. They really do emphasize that you should use the Hornets for this one. Okay, hey. Make sure to aim for a leg. Pick a leg, aim for it.
First scarab's down. All units, concentrate your fire on number 2.
Yeah, on high difficulty, use the Hornets. On normal, have fun. Pick a vehicle and have fun. Make sure to keep an eye out for stuff like banshees. In fact, if you could use a banshee if you wanted to. And sometimes if you actually attack the Hornet, if you attack the Scarab fast enough, like if you hit the Scarab fast enough with the Hornets, yeah, they'll actually bug out when they explode and die. They'll bug out heavily. Kaboom! Yeah, 2 scarabs.
Both scarabs down. Well done.
That's why I love this level. The way you can do the scarab standoff on certain difficulties, pick a vehicle and have fun. Try ramping for Mongoose. You know, try ramping for Mongoose.
The flood scales are
Hit the
far
Warthog,
low.
Dorset.
Activate this bridge oracle. Prophet will die by mine. Nothing.
Calamity! If
Or,
only
you know,
we
take,
had
or
more
drive the
time.
tank. Or just hit the Hornet. Yeah, this is as far as it'll go. Oh, I lost points?
It asked, and I answered. For a moment of safety, I loosed damnation on the stars.
Shut up, Cortana.
My faithful, stand firm. There are enemies crowd around us. We tread the blessed path. In a moment I will light the rings, and all who believe shall be saved.
Chief, how close are you?
Not close enough.
That the best you got? Oh, come on. Impress me. Stop! You imbecile! He wants you to kill him. I'd prefer that you did not.
My brain's exposed or something? Like, I don't know.
What's the matter? Big shot. Can't start your own party. I admit, I need your help. That secret dies with all the rest.
Not close enough? Miranda, you suck. suck at this whole rescue thing.
Johnson, sound off.
Like, bring the Marines.
Get out of here!
Bring some escorts.
Not without you.
You delay the inevitable. One of you will light the rings. You cannot hope to kill them all.
You're right.
For fuck's sake.
Do it.
See?
And
You suck at this.
now. No!
You really suck at this. Oh, she's dead.
Your forefathers wisely set aside their compassion, steeled themselves for what needed to be done. I see now why they left you behind. You were weak, and gods must be strong.
By the way, it's not outside the Prophet's capabilities to actually use weapons. Apparently there's even an entire cast of Prophets who were genetically engineered and wore suits of power armor and kicked ass and took names and... yeah. You don't want to fuck with those guys. Okay, nice touch, the whole one of the rings is damaged. And then of course... the next unexpected part. The flood!
Do not shoot, but listen. Let me lead you safely to our foe.
See?
Only you can halt what he has set in motion.
See, Gravemind knows not to kill the chief in this situation. Like, he knows that Master Chief is the only guy who can stop this at the current time. Right now, it's a top priority that he doesn't infest this guy. That is... I think Hidden Experience did explain this one about how... That's one of the reasons why the Flood is just so terrifying. It's intelligent. Like, you think it's some kind of parasite thing that infests everyone in encounters. No. It knows. It knows things. It knows shit. It can manipulate anyone. It knows how one of its most powerful weapons, one of its... The infestation thing is not its only tool. It is a manipulator. The Flood are a bunch of manipulators.
How could I have known the parasite would follow?
The Flood are actually quite good at manipulating others to their bidding. I think as we see later in later terminals and stuff like that, they even now when your shields are low, the Flood are not going to go, oh, shields down, better go infest this guy. No. Gravemind is saying no, this guy must be alive, he must be intact, he must be whole. He's the only one who can stop the super weapon, killing us all. And you have no choice, you have to let the Flood help you. I mean, you could kill the Flood, but the thing is, they are a useful ally for the moment. Oh yeah. This is one way to deal with brute chieftain, by the way. Is that you can't stick with certain grenades, but you can light them on fire. And I fell. Oh, Galaxy's dead. Galaxy's doomed. Yeah, Galaxy's doomed.
How could I have known the parasite would follow?
Yeah, the Flood are very, very powerful manipulators of the organic beings. They're not just some flavoring mind parasite. And that's what makes them one of the most dangerous foes out there. Now there's a question for the ages for me. more powerful. Flood or Zerg. Yeah. Perhaps when this video comes out, like when this video gets released, and, you know, my dad watches it, he'll probably be like, tell me all about it. Well, he's played StarCraft. He's played StarCraft a lot. He's played a lot of StarCraft. Hasn't played a lot of it in a while though, but, you know, we're great to discuss StarCraft lore. And, you know, how it hold up to Halo lore. He's also a big fan of the Halo and StarCraft series. Ow. I really gotta stop doing that. Really gotta stop doing that. Yeah, discuss Halo and StarCraft, see how they match up. He's also played StarCraft 2. Although, I don't think he's been in Brood War. You'd probably say he has been in Brood War, but maybe he has. No. I have seen him finish Terran campaign at least in StarCraft 1. Maybe he was there as well. Maybe he played him out of order. I don't know. But you know, we played a lot of the campaigns. Yeah, StarCraft 4. I do know that he's played StarCraft 2, but at least Wings of Liberty. I think he bought him all the expansion packs as well. He's done Legacy of the Void as well. We'll see. But anyway, let's discuss about what has and hasn't been played in some StarCraft games. Yeah, I want the hammer. I want the hammer! And I want the invisibility. Nice. Let's keep going.
So far are we along the path that I must stray to hear the clumsy patter of it.
Yep, and here we are at the let's go smash up some bodies. Hey Arbiter. Hey Arby. Of course, we're gonna stop the rings from firing. And then Gravemind. You can see Gravemind's already been here. He hasn't infested Johnson because
Stop the rings. Save the rest.
well, one, he can't
Can
infest.
you see,
He
Arbiter?
can't infest Johnson because he's immune
The
to blood.
moment of salvation is at hand.
And also he needs a human.
Your kind never believed in the promise of the sacred ring.
Lies for the weak, beacons for the deluded. I will have my revenge. On a prophet, not a plague.
My feet tread the path. I shall become a god.
You will be food, nothing more.
No!
Beep. System shutdown initiated. Have a nice day.
I
Thank you for using the Ark.
am truth. The voice of the covenant.
Asshole. You must be silenced.
Yeah, people sometimes think he says, asshole, you must be silenced. Why not? Yeah. Got to load your system. And of course, as soon as you deactivate the ring, Gravemind gets word. Yeah. First your sudden gets inevitable betrayal. Get out of here, guys. Come on. Oh, no, you don't.
Now the gate has been unlatched. Headstones pushed aside. Corpses shift and offer room. A fate you must abide. We trade one villain for another.
Yeah, you can expect some kind of. You should have expected some kind of boss fight here, but no, I don't think they had budget. I don't think the boss fight was within the budget.
Barely keep hold of it, Chief.
Yeah, I don't think the boss fight was in the budget,
Back
so
to the lift. Find a way
they couldn't
down.
exactly just do one. Smash those bodies. Yeah, I thought I smashed that. Smash like a like button. Kablam! Have a grenade. Meet my friend, Mr. Grenade. Yeah, I love that one. Meet my friend, Mr. Grenade. Well, at least the Sentinels are helping out. As ineffectual they are. But good on them. Good on them for trying. Alright, invulnerability online. Get out of here. Yep. Hey, Abby. Looks like something ugly that comes through this door. Yeah. Fuck off,
I'm a
Cortana.
thief, but I keep what I steal.
Oi. Can we get a checkpoint now? No? Alright. Guess I'll have to be careful then. But careful. The hammer. Hammer time. Okay, looking a bit of a flood ambush here. Never mind, let's get out of here then. To the exit. Ow.
What do you see?
Everything. I see everything. Please, make it stop. Make it stop! I don't want to see everything. Beep. Boop. Whoa. That is another Halo.
A replacement. The ring you destroyed.
When did you know?
Just now. But I had my hopes. What will you do?
Light it.
Then we are agreed. A tactical post will completely eradicate the local infestation. I will personally oversee the final preparation.
Yeah.
Though it will take time to...
Wait, it takes time to fabricate an index.
How will you light
Okay, that's an interesting thing, is that in Halo 1, like it's kind of established that the monitors do not have control over the index. Because they try and do that. If they try and have control over the index, they can light the rings at any time, because the programming essentially is flood outbreak, activate the rings. Like, when all you have is a galaxy destroying super weapon, everything starts to look like a flood infestation. So, the thing is, he's saying he can fabricate a control index. To me, is like, no, you can't do that. You can't. You're not programmed to make an index. Okay, it's not within your capabilities to make an index. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any other Halo series games. It'd stop at Halo 1, because Monster had like tens of thousands of years to fabricate an index without the need of a reclaimer. I'm just saying you can fabricate an index, but only the reclaimer can use it. I don't know. I just... Ugh. I thought it was something that the Halos would fabricate. But anyway, that's a complaint for another time, and maybe I'm all completely wrong about it. But I've been Styles RJ, and I'll be tipping the scales in the favour of the Master Chief and all that in the next episode with one of the worst levels in the game, Cortana. Signing off.